Sonic Movie 3 is in theaters now, and while I show you some of the Regal Cinemas Sonic 3 merch, be warned, we're talking the good, the bad, and the spoilers, so go watch Sonic Movie 3 in theaters and then come back. This movie is basically a peak Marvel movie. My theater was cheering, clapping, laughing, getting emotional, talking about the post-credit scene after it happened. If my theater's reaction is anything to go by with the general population, we're getting Sonic 4. We're getting probably Sonic 4 through 6, man. This thing was very well received where I am. You got awesome posters like this. They spared no expense on the merch game either. You got keychains. I like that it has the date and stuff on it, so you'll always remember when the movie was released. That's always cool. You got collectible cups like this. That's always nice in the traditional colors. You have a light up. This is a lenticular cup right here. I like this. As for the positives and negatives of the movie, let's start out with the positives. The humor, most of the humor landed for me. Jim Carrey was hilarious, as expected. Keanu Reeves' delivery was sometimes unintentionally hilarious, but, he was also fan casted for years, and then they made it so you can't really complain that much, right? It's Keanu being Keanu. He was great in here. The emotional stuff with Maria, a lot of people were wondering if that was going to get toned down because it's a kids movie. No, I'd say they did it justice pretty well. This Sonic Cup, this is cool because it actually lights up, by the way. I'll show you that real quick. Uh-oh, I lost my keys in a dark movie theater. Sonic, help me find them. Boom, look at that. That's pretty great. You don't see that every day for the merch game. So I was pretty happy with that. Got a little switch on it. Just hit that and light goes on, light goes off. The negative, I would say, was the humor. Most of the humor landed, but there were a few emotional moments in here that were undercut, I'd say, by some jokes, and there was one joke that felt like a straight-up Family Guy cutaway gag. You'll know it when you get to it. I didn't like that, but the creative team behind these movies has been really good at listening to the fans. I mean, remember Leggate? That's how this stuff started. And look how they pivoted, and look where we are now, right? So hopefully they'll take the complaints to heart and tone down the jokes just a little bit in Sonic 4 going forward. But at least it's not Thor Love and Thunder. The jokes still landed, even if some of them, maybe it was a few too many. I like that. Shadow and Robotnik were great in here, and I don't think we've seen the last of them, even though this movie seemingly was building toward, the crescendo for them. They've been playing the long game with those characters, and this was supposed to be their movie, and I don't think they're done yet, but we'll see. You never know, right? All in all, I had a very good time watching this movie. I think most of you fans will too. If you're a hardcore Sonic fan, I think you'll love this movie. If you're a casual fan, I think you'll like this movie. The last half hour is wonderful. The animation is wonderful. The action is wonderful. This is one of the better movies I've seen all year, and I saw some people leaving the theater talking about how they want to see it again. And you might want to also. And you might want to pick up some of this merch while you're at it. Although this popcorn tin that I just showed you, I would not recommend this one. This is the Regal Cinemas popcorn tin. They also have a Sonic Head popcorn bucket. I would not recommend either one of those. Personally, I think Cinemark is your best bet. They have a full Sonic popcorn bucket with the shoes. And I don't know what AMC's doing. So that's my quick review just out of the theater tonight for seeing Sonic 3. I might go long form with it later. It's been a long day. I reacted to the Superman trailer earlier. It's been a lot going on today, plus we got the holidays coming up. Might go long form on those if you guys want me to. Comment down below about that. And we'll be back soon, so come back soon and take another bite of the GeeKlare.